This is Future Proof, the show that packs your brain for the future. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15 years old. Every week, they argue about the jobs, the technology, and the big ideas headed our way. So you're ready before they get here.
Welcome back to Future Proof, the show that packs your brain for the future. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today's big question is, would you actually want to know the exact date of every test life is going to throw at you?
Like, imagine waking up and your calendar says Tuesday pop quiz, Thursday someone breaks your heart, Saturday existential crisis.
Honestly, that sounds like my last month, minus the calendar part.
But seriously, researchers call this anticipatory anxiety, and studies show knowing a stressful event is coming can actually make stress hormones spike days before it happens.
So you'd be stressed about being stressed. A stress sandwich.
A stress croissant, Robbie, multi-layered.
But there's a flip side: preparation. Athletes who know competition dates train smarter, sleep better, peak on cue.
Right. And students who get advance notice on exams score on average about 20% higher than surprise test groups in some studies.
20%. That's the difference between a B and an I'm getting a car for my birthday grade.
So maybe knowing helps, at least for tests you can study for, but what about the big ones?
The ones you can't cram for, like grief, or failure, or finding out your best friend is moving away.
Would you want a 2-week warning for that?
I honestly don't know. Part of me says yes so I could squeeze in extra hangout time.
And the other part?
The other part would spend those 2 weeks being weird and sad and ruining all the hangout time.
That's called the dread effect, and psychologists have actually studied it. People in waiting rooms before painful procedures often suffer more than the procedure itself.
So the anticipation is worse than the thing. The horror movie trailer is scarier than the horror movie.
Every single time. But here's where it gets interesting. What if you could choose?
Like an opt-in calendar of doom, premium subscription, unlimited spoilers for your own life.
Free tier, you only find out about the good stuff.
Oh, I want the free tier immediately. Tell me every surprise birthday party, but spare me the dentist dates.
Here's a real wrinkle, though. There's research showing that people who believe their future is fixed and predictable tend to take fewer creative risks.
Because why try something bold if you already know how it turns out?
Exactly. Uncertainty is basically the engine of ambition.
That's actually kind of beautiful and deeply inconvenient at the same time.
Welcome to philosophy, Robbie.
I was promised a podcast, not an existential spiral.
Same thing, honestly. But think about medical tests. A lot of people refuse genetic screening because they don't want to know their risk for certain conditions.
And that's a completely valid choice that doctors respect. Knowledge isn't neutral, it changes how you live.
Studies on people who test positive for hereditary conditions show that about a third report it as ultimately empowering, and about a third say it increased long-term anxiety.
And the other third?
Still deciding which, honestly, is the most human answer.
So even the data is on the fence.
The data is sitting on the fence, eating popcorn, watching us argue.
Okay, here's my take. I think I'd want to know the schedule of tests I can prepare for and stay blissfully ignorant of the ones I can't. Control.
That's surprisingly wise for someone who called it a stress sandwich 4 minutes ago.
I contain multitudes.
But here's my take. I think not knowing keeps me present. If I knew every hard moment was coming, I'd spend the good moments dreading the next hard one.
So you trade information for peace of mind.
Every time. Life's kind of better when it's a little bit of a mystery.
which means the real test is figuring out how much you want to know, and that test nobody can schedule for you.
And that is the most future-proof thought we've had all episode.
See you next week on Future Proof.